Did you know Fort Worth is home to one of the best hidden gems for aviation lovers in Texas? And it's called the Fort Worth Aviation Museum. And it's just not a collection of planes. It's a journey through history. It is about the stories of the people who shaped American aviation. So come along with us as we explore this museum, and it is a great place for families, history buffs, and aviation enthusiasts.
This is the other half of travel with the Hales. I really love warbirds. I don't know all the variants, but I can point at one and mostly get the model right. So please forgive me for any mistakes I make.
This place here is just minutes from downtown Fort Worth, and the Fort Worth Aviation Museum showcases over 30 historical aircraft, including fighters, bombers, and helicopters that served in wars from Vietnam to Desert Storm. This plane right here is the F-14D Tomcat. Perhaps it's the most widely recognized Navy fighter jet, thanks to its starring role in the 1986 movie Top Gun. In typical Hollywood style, this plane you see right here was painted black and a red star was painted on it. And it was disguised as a MiG-28. So when you're watching the 1986 movie Top Gun, you will see this plane. Well, you will see it in costume, you may say.
So, being in the ex-Navy, this is the F-14 Tomcat, an air interdiction fighter in the 70s and the 80s, and a little bit into the 90s. It's just beautiful. This is a plane, the type of plane that Tom Cruise flew in Top Gun. It just looks evil in the silhouette when it's coming right at you.
The price at the door is $10 for adults, and for us older folks and veterans, it's $8. Kids under the age of 16 years of age are $5, and kids under the age of 3 are free. When I was taking flying lessons, I was fortunate enough to fly this plane, and I was able to get in about 30 minutes of flight time. The motto here is, "Where history takes flight."
This is a Delta Dart. it was a very short-lived plane in the military because they were learning more and more and more about breaking the sound barrier and maneuverability and all that. So this was, like I said, it was a very, very short-lived. They outfitted these with remote controls, and they used to fly them for target practices for the missiles, so other planes could shoot them down. So this is the reconnaissance version of the Crusader. The small square window you see down there, and there's two on the other side, are for cameras to film, so they could fly over and film, you know, the ground and the battle scene and whatnot.
A lot of people will refer to this as the petting zoo. Why? Because you can touch everything. It's not like your typical museum that's roped off.
Okay, this is the A4 Skyhawk. It was introduced into the service in the mid-1950s as a replacement for the piston-driven A1 Skyraider, until they were replaced by the Harrier. In the mid-1980s, while stationed at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, they still had them there, and we got a yearly air show with them showing us that they could strafe the ocean and not miss. They were quick, nimble, and a joy to watch, even with the leading edges of the wings flattened with so many bird strikes. In the beginning, I had no idea what this was. It was big and ugly. It took me a while to find out what it was because I didn't write down what was on the plaque. It was first accepted by the military in 1947 when 30 of them were ordered, with the first model flown in late 1949 for testing, where it was deemed so underwhelming that the program was canceled in 1950 when far better aircraft were in service or else in advanced development. It was described in official documentation as so submarginal in performance that combat utilization is not feasible.
All I can say is I sure wish this place was a field trip when I was in school. So whether you're an aviation enthusiast or a Fort Worth local or just visiting North Texas, the Fort Worth Aviation Museum should be at the top of your list. Don't forget to check out their website for hours and upcoming events. I will put a link in the description below of their website and address. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Texas travel and history content, and share it with a friend who just loves aviation. Until next time, happy travels, and thank you for watching Travel with the Hales.